Hello, hello. Hi, how is everyone doing? It is your Monday's mindset. And what is it that is so important about our mindset? Why are we always focused, or no matter what we do, we come back around and we focus on mindset in reference to our business and in reference to life? Mindset. Think about it. Why is it so important? Why mindset? Why focus on your mindset? All right. So if you're gonna be joining me live, let me know where you're joining from. And if you're gonna be watching the replay, let me put this back so we can have a clean clear talk. You're gonna be watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from so I can definitely come back and give you a shout out because this is important. And focus, anything we focus on expand, right? But why mindset? We do Monday's mindset here because primarily I want to be able to, talk to you, inspire you, encourage you, and empower you into doing the right things for yourself and your business. And mindset, what we set our mind to do. Are we what we focus on, how we think about stuff, how we act towards stuff, our mindset. What is it? So important. So for those of you who have not met me before, today we're going to talk about why mindset real quick. Here I come in this community every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we talk about stuff for our business. But on Mondays, we talk about mindset because mindset is so very important in setting the stage on Monday. That way, we can have something going throughout the week to sustain us. Okay, maybe some things we didn't understand. It's a lot of stuff. We have our thoughts and our attitudes and around our philosophies around. So mindset is very important because all of us go into situations, do our business. We will go through life with a something different up here. We're all different. We're all unique, but we go into business. We go through life. We operate our own business at home, whatever it is. Train our children based upon our mindset, what we are see, what we are thinking, what our thoughts, our patterns, what we are hoping for, our desires, our dreams, the pains, the failures, all of that embody our mindset. Well, why mindset? Why is mindset so important? All right, so when we come here, we talk about that on Mondays. On Wednesdays and Fridays, we talk about social media strategies and tips. We talk about how we can take our business online using the social media tools that are available, empowering tools and proven tools and the strategies as well. And so we come and we do just that, just for you. But today is Monday, and of course, it's Monday's mindset, right? Now I gotta tell you that I'm still here on the in the I'm traveling, and so it is nighttime here. It is uh, it is 12:40 here where I am, and I know it's afternoon where you are. So it's okay. The timing is a little off, but in another couple of days, couple of weeks, my timing will come back together. But it is still Monday, so we're going to talk about Monday's mindset. So here I am. My lips are dry. It's really, really hot here, and got to keep hydrated. So Monday's mindset. So why mindset? Our mindset, how we do anything depending on our state of mind. If you probably woke up this morning and you did not feel right, maybe your stomach hurt, maybe your back hurt, maybe you just have some things going on, family situation, husband situation, relationship, money situation, things that happened in your past, things that are just bothering you, your pace, the floor at night. We say headspace just ain't right, just the struggle, just being stuck, all kinds of um, situation you're faced with every day. And so you woke up this morning, all right, and thank God you're alive, and you woke up, and so you just don't feel right. You're not physically in pain. You're living your house, the rent is paid or the mortgage is paid and the kids are going to school, the dog is fed, the car is paid off. But there's something just not going on. You just don't feel in your psyche, you're psychological, maybe you're depressed, anxiety, all that. And so it impairs your function. It bothers you to the point where you just feel like sitting down on the couch and not doing anything, or maybe taking a walk, or maybe you just feel like you're not talking to anybody today. Turn your phone off. So we do all kinds of stuff because of how we feel. The emotions are just so high on some things in life sometimes, and it affects how we move throughout the day. So we're affected by it. Our thoughts are affected by it. Our attitudes are affected by it. What we do and what we do not do, what we say and what we do not say, they're all affected by all those dopamines in our brain that want to make us feel good. And they just like, we just kill them off with this negative, this feeling. But the mindset, so that could be one way. But what if you woke up and you feel energized, you're inspired, you're motivated, you just want to go, 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 things are going, that's another feeling. That's maybe you're so positive, you'll be like, you know what, nothing gonna stand in my way today. I look in the mirror and say, high five, you're beautiful, you're lovely, and you're gonna just go. So not, so, and have, all of us have a different outlook, a different perspective, a different, when we wake up each day, we are all in our own space and time. And whatever is happening to us is unique to us. Similarities across the board, maybe to other people, but your situation is is definitely unique to you because there's got to be something that maybe is happening to the other person over there, but that particular thing, they're not feeling it that way. It's not happening to them that way. So all when we start to think, I'll be like, man, the business is not going good. Things, my money is going down. Things are not working well. My children, my dog, my cat, the bills, I'm losing my job. My parents are sick, I'm feeling sick. Hey, auntie, all kinds of stuff, right? Mindset. So it is important for us to take care of ourselves, but not only taking care of ourselves in generally, we have to pay attention to our mindset, how we go about doing things. One, how we approach stuff. Two, our attitudes, how we think, the things we say, the language we use, you know. And so because once we coin it up, once we develop the thought process in ourselves, then if once we speak, then somebody is gonna be affected by it in a positive or a negative way. So if once it leaves us, whatever the energy is, it's gonna be affected. The other person's gonna be affected in a positive or a negative way. Either way, it transcends, right? You open your mouth, you speak, the words go out, and you're not talking in thin air. As long as somebody's hearing you, then they get a meaning to it, right? And so they can interpret it however they want to interpret it. It depends on your language, all that kind of stuff. So we have to check ourselves every day. Mindset. Now, if you're not feeling well physically, then you're just not feeling well. You just don't even want to say anything to anybody. Maybe you don't want to go to the doctor. Maybe you want to go to the doctor. You're just not feeling well. Maybe you can't move. All kinds of stuff um, comes at us every day, comes at us every single day. And nobody is exempt. Okay? No matter how everything looks flowery and going well and smooth on the outside, you never know what a person is going through. So our mindset is very important. We need to work on ourselves all the time. What we do, what we say, our attitudes, our patterns of behavior for ourselves, our patterns of behavior to our team members, to other people, our patterns. And sometimes, you know that there's a language which is unspoken, right? Sometimes you don't have to say a word. You can, your facial expression, how you just maybe wave your hand, you know, how you maybe just point your finger. So verbal and non-verbal, right? Yeah. So it's a lot of way that we speak, and it doesn't have to be the spoken word. And they're all coming out of how we were molded and what the environment, how it had an impact on our growth and development. It forms we form our philosophy based upon what we saw around us while we were growing up when we were young, how we were trained, how the things that we could do, the things that we couldn't do, the place we lived, the places we could go. So everything impacted us while we were growing up and still impacts us as we are adults. So we form and shape our own philosophy based upon what we saw, based upon the things that people did around us, based upon what we are exposed to and still exposed to. We know we form truth out of them. We say, okay, we sift out some, we say that's facts, that's not facts, that's truth. Well, in your own mind, it does not necessarily mean that is the truth. Who knows? That's your truth. Your truth. So you formulate and you say, this is my truth, and nobody can take that truth away from you. Now, if you ever go and maybe find the facts pertaining to that situation, now then you can dissect and say, okay, well, maybe I was wrong here, but it's your truth. And so that you hold on to that. No matter what anybody does, they can't take that away from you. So you have now cemented that thought process in your psyche, in your mental frame, and guess what? That's what you're going to live by. Right or wrong forms your philosophy, and so you it comes out in everything that you do. That's just one. So think about the millions and billions of things that we think about and things that we do every day, and how we formulate those ideas. And I'm hoping that we're formulating them around factual things. And so you have to search your matter out, my friends. We have to search your matter out. We're not the end all be all on anything, but we have to search your matter out. And sometimes when we speak, we need to make sure that we're speaking intelligently on a matter. We have searched it out. Now, if you don't know, say you don't know. You're not sure, but you heard. This has been suggested. Huh? But we have got to search your matter out, because a lot of things are coming at us and a lot of things are being thrown out there. And so we've got to check, because but our mindset, so how we operate every day, yeah, affects our state of mind, and our state of mind affects that. Yeah, how we operate every day and how we operate around the things, whether it's be a regular, your general your life with your family or your immediate family, with your spouse, your kids, around your dog, your cat, the things you have, your car, your house, and all your money. Yeah, does affect somebody else. Yeah, does affect somebody else. But if you may not know, because Maya Angelou say, it's not about what you say, it's how you make me feel. Okay, so people might just ignore you because they said, okay, no, they're solid in their thought process. So what you're saying doesn't affect them. So some of us have strong mindsets, some of us have weak mindsets. See, so many diversions, so many different ways we can impact as well as being impacted by others. So we need to develop for ourselves our mindset. Personal development is key for that. So if you know you're weak in certain areas in your, whether it is socially, um, physically, you've got to look for those things and strengthen them. So that's why the athletes train, right? Athletes train to become good, better, best, right? So now they have the potential. So they go and they work on that potential, build up those skills over time. Didn't happen overnight, over time. So they build up those skills, and now they're so strong that they can go and run the 100 meters or whatever it is, 200 meters, 400, whatever it is, play football, play soccer, and they're strong. The brain is a muscle. We have got to train it, build it, work on it, rebuild it, reprogram it, all of that. It's the same thing, my friend, because your brain, that's your powerhouse. And that's where your mindset rests, up in here in your brain cells. And so there are some things we need to work on all the time. There are some things, our thoughts, our language, our processes, we need to work. We gotta work on ourselves all the time. Remember, Monday mindset is coined so we can start off the week right. Talk about us. Talk about us for our business. Talk about us for our life. Yeah, because you are your business. You are what you do. Everything that you do comes out of you. Yes, you learn, you get all these credentials, but when you deliver, it comes out of you. Yes, you're going to reference persons, you're going to talk about what you know, but it comes out of you. So you are now the point of reference for whatever you're saying. So is either you're going to speak truth or you're not going to speak truth. You're either going to back it up with facts, you're either going to give people credit for what they say, or you have your own thoughts on it. Mindset. So our mindset is very important, and that is why we do that every Monday. I come to this group and we talk about what are we doing for ourselves? What are we doing to get our mind right for our business? We do business online, we do business offline. Our headspace got to be right. It has to be right because we build teams, right? We build teams, we have people in our group, we do things and so on. So we've got to get ourselves right in order to lead. Want to be great leaders? First of all, we got to learn how to lead ourselves, right? And so tonight, well, tonight is my night, your day, wherever you are on this big blue marble, whatever your time zone is, we have got to pay attention always. Never leave out how the mindset portion of your day. Started off right. So, personal development. How are you developing yourself personally? What are you doing for you? Talk about self care. Talk about self awareness. Talk about reading. Talk about developing yourself as leaders, your personal growth. Talk about motivation. Talk about you've got these things. Nobody can do it for you. You've got to do it for yourself. You have got to become that great leader, that great person for you. Before you have to learn to lead yourself before you can lead anybody else. Skills. So what are you holding on to so you can build this muscle, this mental, this is mind that you have. So now you can go through when there's conflicts, when there's disagreements, when there are problems, whatever it is, you now have the ability to handle those situations. Emotional intelligence, all those things make frame our mindset. And so we have got to work on that big muscle that's called the brain. Train it, retrain it, whatever you need to do with it. But get going, my friends. It is Monday, and I know you have a lot to do. But I just wanted to stop by real quick. As always, Monday's mindset is for you, and it's for me. It's about getting ourselves ready to take on the task, to take on anything else that we have to do. And so, who's going to do the job if you don't do it? Who's going to do it? Who's going to get you ready? So, what are you reading? Always should be reading something, always should be listening to something to build you up, to help you. We know our strengths and our weaknesses, right? We know our strengths and our weaknesses. We know. And if you don't know, you know what? Ask somebody. Because we all have areas of strengths and areas of, well, let's not say weakness, but areas that we can improve on. Because sometimes we're not really weak, just that we're not as strong. And so we need to be building those because we need a balance. We talk about a balanced diet, we need a balanced life, right? So we need to get the emotions in check sometimes, be able to handle the conflict sometimes, be able to lead, so we have got to get those little skills under our belt. Yeah. So Jim Rohn says that formal education, and he talks about formal education, about that it will make you a living, but the experiential education will give you that lifetime success. So guess what? Sometimes the experiences that we have in life, that's what builds up this muscle. You talk about those persons who have become successful and talk to them. They'll tell you how many times they failed. Think about Michael Jordan. You talk about how many shots he failed, he didn't make, but the ones he made him famous, right? He missed a lot. He didn't focus on those he missed. No, he focused on those he made. So let us start making some shots and focus on the ones that goes into the hoop, that actually scores. All right. Monday's mindset, my friend. Continue to follow me here at Yvette Garel Online, where we talk about Monday's mindset on Mondays and social media strategies, tips, and tools on Wednesdays and Fridays. Now I'm here in this foreign land, so the timing is a little off, but I know you understand because I already told you that I'll be traveling. All right, so when we get back on the mainland, then the time will be adjusted. All right, now remember, now grab a book. I am reading The Slight Edge. Okay, that's my read for the month of October. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Very good book. Focuses on doing the mundane things that gives result over and over and over again. Simple things that will yield you results. Now, it doesn't, because the simple things build up, build up, build up. Little things don't have to be big. You start off and you build. All right, I will see you on Wednesday. I'll be well. I will not say, my time is 4 p.m. on the Eastern time zone. That might change a little bit, but I will see you on Wednesday. So take care, everybody. Remember now, follow me here at Yvette Garel Online. There's a lot of video there on the page, as well as continue to visit my website, yvettegarel.com/AMF, and grab your ebook. Grab some skills, my friend. Let's build build that muscle, and focus on building your mindset. Get it right. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, Angela.